We're going to be talking about alkenes now, and we're going to learn two things in this video. One is the degrees of unsaturation, and the other is the EZ nomenclature system. First of all, the degrees of unsaturation is equal to the number of pi bonds and the number of rings. So just to give a few examples here, in this first alkene, we have one double bond, and so that's one pi bond, and it has 1 degree of unsaturation. In the second one, we have 2 pi bonds, which gives us 2 degrees of unsaturation. In this third one, we have a pi bond and a ring, which gives us 2 degrees of unsaturation. Tri- and tetra-substituted alkenes can't use the cis-trans designation because there's more than 2 substituents coming off of the carbons. So we have to have a different system, and we're going to learn the Kohn-Ingold-Prelog rules, which give priority to the higher atomic numbers. So in the Z configuration, those higher priority substituents are on the same side of the double bond. And if we look at this example, on one carbon we have a methyl group and a chlorine. The chlorine has an atomic number of 17, and the carbon has an atomic number of 6. So the chlorine has higher priority, and so it is given higher priority over the methyl group. On the other side of the double bond, we have bromine and a methyl group. The bromine, again, has an atomic number of 35, which is greater than the carbon, which has an atomic number of 6. So the bromine has the higher priority. We can remember that this is the Z configuration because they are on the same side. In the E configuration, the higher priority groups are on opposite sides of the double bond. And so you can see in this example that the chlorine and the bromine are on opposite sides of the double bond. So this is the same molecule as what was above, except it's a different stereoisomer. One is the Z stereoisomer, and the other is the E stereoisomer. We can remember that E is for opposite sides because E and opposite are both vowels. You'll practice this in your TRQs in preparation for lecture.